Okay, we are ready to make our last card for this class, and I'm using the thank you stamp, which you probably can't see because it doesn't have ink on it right now, Knight of Navy, and I'll also be using some glue dots, or you may want actual glue. Okay, so for this card, you have 2 pieces of ribbon. We'll set those aside. You will see a little embossed heart. This is the heart embossing folder, and I embossed a whole quarter sheet and cut it down for your project. And we're actually going to use the back side, and it's just going to be a guide for gluing our hearts. As you should have a bag full of punched hearts, and when I planned this class, I didn't think about how I would have to punch 48 hearts for each person that signed up. But these hearts are actually retired now that punches, so I needed to punch them for you. So to attach these little hearts, this part's a little tedious. You can either put glue dots to attach them one by one, or what I found to be a little faster way, lost my glue right now, is I just took the multi-purpose glue, should have some somewhere, and I just put a dot on each one and did 2 rows at a time that way. And I think that way was a little bit faster than the glue dots. But to save you from having to watch me do every single one, I have already glued them on for you, so you guys you get the point. You just glue those pieces on. Then for the stamping, and that's really the most work of the whole project, is gluing those hearts on. The stamping is simple. I had my Knight of Navy ink pad. I have the old ink pad, so you're going to see me really push to make sure I get it inked up. And I test, see that it doesn't look very good. Try again. Oh my goodness. I'm having a hard time. Let's hope this actual one works out better. Yes, it did. It's because the Stampin' Up! Cardstock is a nicer thing to stamp on than this background paper. Okay, so I have my thank you. And we just assemble this piece. Oh, you know what? It looks like I maybe glued it to the front side. I guess do either way. I thought I glued it on the back side. Maybe my sample I glued to the back. Who knows? Okay, then you have 2 pieces of ribbon, and take the shorter piece first to wrap around and tape on the back. And I'm just going to hold it on with some of this tear tape. Gotta remember that this camera is filming higher than I thought. Somehow I got 3 pieces. Okay, so put this where you want it. Come around back, tape it down. Like so. And then on the front side, put your greeting first. I will actually attach that whole thing first too before I add my bow. If you have tear tape on, you can go ahead and peel the back off. Make it hold extra, except that I can't pull this off right now. There we go. And then for the bow, you can do it 2 ways. You can slip it under and tie a bow, but I could not get it to lay exactly the way I wanted it to lay that way, and so I kept trying, but then I gave up and just decided to tie a bow myself that I can monkey with and make it look how I want it. Of course, I don't know if I can on film. This is how I play with bows. I just sit and tie them and mess with them until I look at it and say, but this one I'm having a hard time, of course. But I won't take your time anymore. We'll just call it good enough. Maybe every time I pull that, it messes it up. Okay, so get your bow. Mess that up too. And then I just took a glue dot and glued it. So if you want it sideways, you can have it sideways. Mine kept going sideways when I didn't want it sideways. So get a glue dot on it. I'm not in love with this bow. Nice thing about glue dots is I can peel it off and fix it later. Okay, and so that is a really simple card, except that the hearts are a little tedious. But after I made it, I thought, you know, that could be a really simple card I could make in multiple ways if I just use DSP, designer paper, for that little bottom piece instead of doing the hearts. So I'll just show you a couple other cards I made. This is the same exact card, but instead of using the hearts, I just cut a piece of designer paper, and it was really fast to put together. And this is another card that's a similar design, except, and it was just an old piece of designer paper I think I got free with Celebration a few years ago, and I just made it a little bigger, put it the happy birthday at the top, but also the same design. And then of course I had lots of Christmas paper left over, and so I did the same card with Christmas paper, a different greeting. But so this card, just if you need a quick card, think of this design. Obviously gluing all the hearts isn't quick, but that kind of pattern for the card is a quick card you can put together. So those are your 3 projects. I hope you enjoy making them and have a great day.